from their copies of Camus' The Plague or Defoe's A Journal of the Plague Year. Rappers rapped, singers sang, intellectuals declaimed. This outpouring validated the impulse that led me to take counsel from great men and women who lived through times darker than our own, and who found consolation in works of art, philosophy, and religion. These works are still there to help us in our hour of need, to perform their ancient task once again. Introduction. After Paradise. I am visiting a friend who lost his wife 6 months ago. He's frail but unsparingly alert. The chair where she used to sit is still in its place across from his. The room remains as she arranged it. I brought him a cake from a cafe that they used to visit together when they were courting. He eats a slice greedily. Then when I ask him how things are going, he looks out of the window and says quietly, "If only I could believe that I would see her again." There's nothing I can say, so we sit in silence. I came to console, or at least comfort, but I can't do either. To understand consolation, it's necessary to begin with the moments when it's impossible. Console. It's from the Latin consolor, to find solace together. Consolation is what we do, or try to do, when we share each other's suffering, or seek to bear our own. What we're searching for is how to go on, how to keep going, how to recover the belief that life is worth living. But here, in this moment with my old friend, I'm reminded how difficult this is. He's truly inconsolable. He refuses to believe that he can live without her. Trying to console him takes us both to the limits of language, and so words trail off into silence. His grief is a deep solitude that can't be shared. In its depths, there's no place for hope. This moment also lays bare what it's like to live in this time after paradise. For millennia, people believed that they would see their loved ones again in the afterlife. They imagined it vividly, and the great artists depicted it: clouds, angels, celestial harps, unending plenty, freedom from toil and illness, but above all, the reunion, this time forever, with the beloved. Paradise was the form that hope has taken for thousands of years. But what Shakespeare said of death is also true of paradise. It's the country from which no traveler returns. By the 16th century, Europeans began to suspect that no such country ever existed. In the 21st century, unbelief now commands the hearts and minds of many, though not all, of the people I know. What unleashed unbelief, among many other forces, was an ideal of truth. If my old friend succumbed to his own longing to believe, he would feel that he'd betrayed himself. So this is where we are today, heirs both to traditions of consolation and to the centuries of revolt against them. So what consolations can we still believe in? Today the word has lost the meanings once rooted in religious traditions. In these times, the consolation prize is the one you don't want to win. A culture that chases success does not devote much attention to failure, loss, or death. Consolation is for losers. Consolation used to be a subject for philosophy, because philosophy was understood to be the discipline that taught us how to live and die. Consolatio was a genre unto itself in the Stoic traditions of the ancient world. Cicero was a master of the art. Seneca wrote 3 famous letters to console grieving widows. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, wrote his meditations essentially to console himself. A Roman senator, Boethius, wrote the Consolation of Philosophy while awaiting a death sentence at the hands of a barbarian king in AD 524. These texts still linger on in humanities courses for undergraduates, but professional philosophy